I was streaming. Just keep streaming and streaming and
Ooh,
streaming
Sammy
and
added me as a
streaming.
friend. Ooh, friend.
That's nice.
Thank you.
I feel like some people are missing. Tier 2 driver confirmations, 14 drivers ticked, which means one of these is missing. Let me just go through. I'll read the name and you tell me if they're here. So my six, are they here?
Yep.
Rambalorian's here. Matty's here.
Yep.
Mac. No, he's not.
No.
Fosie's here. Is Tasty here as well? I don't see Tasty.
He is, yeah.
Oh, yes, here, yeah, sorry. And then Jaco R, Lewis the Beast.
Lewis the Beast, yeah. Jacob, yeah.
Brown Wolf. He's here, I can see
Yep.
him. And Shane's here. Is MSE Shane here?
No.
No, he's not either. Oh, that's two people who are going to have ticks against their name at this rate.
Well, it's 16 minutes past 7.
Alright, I'll tell tier 2 to ready up. One out in Q1, as they're saying. Yep, one out. Makes Q1s worthwhile. Little fighting not to be knocked out. I've screenshotted it.
Right. Here we are.
Huh. We're in. We've done it.
Back
I mean,
again
yes,
in this lovely tax haven. Sorry, Monaco.
God damn it, David. There's no way we'll ever have a broadcasting career with you around. Back in the tax haven. You might as well stop. You know, this is the right way to go about it. We should start just swearing about commentators as well. Let's just really fucking. We're gonna dig the grave. You know, let's make sure it's fucking cemented over. Like, really make sure that there's no fucking way we can dig our way out.
No escape.
Oh, everybody's out as soon as possible. I think Walking Chaos is the first one out. So, who's in his new seat? Very excited for him.
Alpha Dari.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it's better to not have it. I'm joking. I'm joking. I mean, today doesn't matter. I don't think there's anybody we can predict to be quick, but looking at the time trials, Mac should win this hands down.
He's in the 8s, isn't he?
He's quicker than most of Tier 1.
Well, if Mac's not on pole, then he's a disgrace.
Well, yeah, really. I think you'd have to be thinking that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
We've also got a previous winner of this track here tonight.
You do?
In my 6th.
Could you retain the title?
Who won this race last season here? I don't think they're here anymore, so I think that is the only previous winner of this track. Although Jamie Walsh, I think, might
Well, it wasn't on the calendar, was it?
Yeah, I think Jamie Walsh has won it before as well, maybe. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't commentate Tier 1 anymore.
No.
So sadly, I'm too quick for Tier 2. Don't think that's technically true.
You wish.
Maybe not this track anyway. Mate, you're the one going down, not me.
You finished 6th yesterday? Me?
Yeah, I'm a bit jealous because, I didn't actually finish.
Crashed.
That's fine.
By their own doing.
I'm going to seek my...
Can't blame
At
anyone
some
else.
point, David, I am going to seek my revenge and just take the penalty points on you.
We did F2.
I am just going to... Oh, 5-place grid penalty for Tasty for a collision with Sammy.
I don't want to be rude, but I don't think that would have made a whole lot of difference.
I'd now sort of predict Tasty, to be starting last.
Yeah.
I haven't really got much to say about walking Chaos' lap because it's pretty hard to pronounce when somebody's going quick or slow around it.
Yeah.
I think this is the hardest track to even
Pace
put a
doesn't
finger on.
really matter, it's just keeping it clean.
Although, he's about to get into Jamie Walsh's traffic.
Jimmy Walsh isn't on the lap, so...
Oh! Yep.
I think this could be a qualifier for Jamie Walsh.
Yeah. I mean, Jamie Walsh is right in the way, unless Jamie Walsh is on a lap, which he's not, he's on an out lap.
No, he's on that
I
lap.
imagine Walking Chaos is a little bit pissed off right now.
I'd be fuming. Did Tasty crash out? He
Luckily.
did.
Well, there you go, that's our first person. Walking Chaos there's a 117,
Ooh.
not a particularly quick lap.
Snap.
His tyres there. Yeah. And now he's got... Is it Leo behind him?
He might
Question is he...
in this lap.
Is he now going to get in the way of Leo?
He will do. Absolutely storming it. Out in the lead at the moment.
That's actually not... do you know what? Compared to the other two laps, it isn't too bad. And Walking Chaos is now getting in the way of Leo.
13-1. That's better than a
Mac,
17-6 and a 25-7.
Well, she's definitely through to Q2, so
There goes
it's positive,
Yeah.
And there's an invalidation from Leo. That lap won't be counting. Let's get on board with Sammy. I don't think that's the right way, Sammy. Don't reverse into anybody! Oh my, what is this? No.
Here comes the
What are you gonna do,
1,000 point
Sammy?
turn.
What are you going to do, Sammy? It's the
Did
wrong
it
way, mate.
disqualify him for sitting here?
Yeah,
It does
I
it
think will do
sometimes.
if he doesn't... Yeah, I don't know what you can do here, though. Let's go forward, mate. You gotta get in reverse. Right, come on, that's it.
There you go.
That's it. I mean, in fairness, he
was patient and he didn't get anyone's way.
yeah, there is that, I suppose.
A fair play to him.
It's also not invalidated. You can put this lap in.
We're going through.
Let's get on board with Jake. Let's get on board with Jake.
It's
Let's
not
also
gonna-
get the Twitch chat up. I want to see what the Twitch chat are saying about some of these, so give me a minute.
Oh,
I always forget to put it up.
I see Tasty's wheel, the corpse, sat at the edge of the track
It's
still.
nice. The corpse. Alright, I can see the chat now, guys. If you guys want to say hello, you can. Or if you don't want to say hello, you can also do that.
Get lost, mate.
I have to go get a warm water in a minute. A can of warm water as well.
It's getting worse every
My
week.
new one. I bought some cans of water, everybody.
It's not just warm water anymore.
15 people are here now listening to me talk about
Canned
cans of water.
Chaos.
Do you know we regularly get the highest attendance of any race? Did you know that?
Do we?
Not tier 1, oddly. Yeah.
Oh yeah, not in the Twitch.
Yeah, in Twitch. Yeah.
No, not in Twitch. But for the races.
No, not in Twitch.
Yeah, tier 1 is I don't know what's going on in tier 1. We get
I don't know either.
15 at a push.
Yeah, no, I meant like viewers actually watching on Twitch.
I didn't think we got the most, did we?
We do, yeah.
Oh.
Look at all the analytics. Yeah. Hello, Taku.
Well, welcome everyone who's watching.
Yeah.
And to all the other tiers.
I mean, we race in one of the ones, you know.
Yeah, we don't commentate that one, do we?
Yeah, I suppose. Oh, is Rambalorin on the lap? No, he wasn't. He was on an out lap. Let's get on board with Matty. Here we go.
What surprise pack is this season? Been Mr. Consistent, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, this track will, at the moment, you make any sort of inconsistency kill you, so.
This separates the men from the boys. Oh, sorry, and the women from the girls.
I say, you sexist pig. You were about to be cancelled. I had a button here, the cancellation.
You're going to delete me.
And I was going to cancel you.
Deleting. I'm going to get outraged on Twitter.
The outrage on Twitter. What about Day and Dem? I'm still upset that somebody suggested that we should change the name of babies to Babies because they can't decide their gender.
But babies isn't.
How do you feel?
What?
Yeah, but well, because people always gender babies. Oh, it's a little baby boy or a little baby girl. So instead of that, you call them the baby.
That's gross.
I mean, Mac, I think this track you're very, very quick on. Mac's saying I'm going to be fighting for the title. This is a track that you're the quickest in this tier by far. On
so we expect nothing less. Oh, hang on.
I would be shocked if you weren't on pole.
Big's getting himself in the mix.
He is, absolutely. And here comes Fozy, invalidated that lap. Is he going to come in? He is, that's a shame. We're going to get
he's already set that.
A little party.
Sammy
I mean, everybody got through. You don't have to go and set another lap.
Out.
He is.
He's made it around that corner with that. Still facing the right way.
Absolutely.
I don't like watching that. When he's jerky on the steering through the tunnel, that makes me sweat.
Are you watching Sammy with me, are you?
Sammy, yeah.
Oh no!
But if you're too jerky,
I do not like this.
Through that tunnel section,
right,
you can lose that quite easily.
Let's watch him go through and see how he does. Here we go. Hot lap on board with Sammy.
Here we go.
Oh yeah, walking. We were watching. Walking. There was nothing we could do. Oh, Sammy's invalidated the first corner. That's a record.
That's just done that.
Let's get excited for that lap as well. Right, let's get on board with F1ABEEZ, who's just behind him. Because he'll be well. Actually, I don't think he'll be the next one to set a lap. I think it'll be Sammy still. So it'll be Sammy we get back on board with. Brown Wolf looks to be having an absolute torrid time. His best laps are 1:25, and he's done 3 laps. Yeah, we can change his name from Mac to Mac. From Max to Mac Verstappen if you want. Right, F1ABEEZ is on this outlet. I'm interested here because Sammy's lap was quite slow, if Lewis is actually going to catch him on his lap.
I've been tagged somewhere, but I can't find it.
Watch that for that pacey cheeky.
Oh, it was Cuba.
What did he say?
To cancel me.
Oh, cancelled. Unlucky.
I've been cancelled. It's over.
Right, let's see how Sammy's going to do then. I'm on board with Sammy now. Didn't invalidate the first corner, which I know he'll be pleased with. It's a bit of a
wide,
line.
yeah.
Now he's found a good line through there.
Avoided the hump. Nice.
It's quite a
I feel
deep
like
dive.
you want to go quite close to that wall on the right side to get a good line.
He has got a couple of seconds to Lewis behind him, but they're both on fast laps. I don't think Lewis is. If Lewis catches you, I don't think there's anything he can say.
No.
Oh, Kieran Froome is absolutely fuming and he's rage quit.
Oh!
Sammy!
Oh my word.
And there goes Sammy on an invalidation. Let's get on board with Lewis.
Mr. Beast.
He'd have seen that ahead of him. Ooh.
Avoid that dead tyre on the side of the track. All you gotta do is make it round. Don't even need to put a time in, really.
It's going to be like a 1:10?
Yeah, 10.6.
6. I mean, it's okay.
Too bad at all. Not too bad.
What's my prediction for pole? Because we're being asked. Mac. I can't predict anybody else to pole. I mean, Mac is in what isn't it? Is like his time trial times are 1:79, something like that. 1:81. It's very very low eights or very low, like high sevens. It's ridiculously quick. I don't say that, Michaela. I don't think you're in the wrong tier. You earned your place here.
Came, what, second in the championship? Third in the championship?
Oh, has Harley crashed himself out?
He has.
I think he may have, which means he's not making it through.
Poor.
Oh wow, he's properly binned it as well. Look at that.
There's another dead tyre on the track.
Da, 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 da. It'd be good and bad if you were able to hit those tyres, wouldn't it? It's a 1084 for Mac. There you go. I mean, that from my memory is about half a second quicker than anybody else in this tier. It might even be more than that. So.
Yep, I've been cancelled by Cuba.
You've been cancelled.
Yeah, he's changed my nickname on Discord. Put cancelled in brackets. It's over. It's all over.
I mean, David, how can we blame us? You carry knives in airports.
Yeah,
you carry, you know. I felt I should tell everybody about that little story. I promised everybody I'd tell them all about your little story. If I've not said it before, guys,
I don't think
buckle
anyone wants to know this.
I think we should buckle in for an enjoyable.
And it's not really F1 related, so I don't think anyone needs to hear
it. It might not be F1 related, but if anybody wants to hear the story, if you just want to say yes in the chat, and I'll tell the story. But if nobody wants the story, I won't say it. Oh, apparently Chaos is quicker than Mac in time trial. I still want to go for Mac. I think.
Okay.
Cuba said yes. But I mean, Cuba, you can't be the only one. David should be the face of condoms. Always takes protection.
I don't know where that came from.
Michaela's like, yes, I want to hear the story. F2
well, I don't know if she said yes to the story or to what Mac said.
So the accident debrief in F2 is it like the one between me and David? There's no debrief necessary really. David is an absolute spanner and can't drive and lost it, and then he bounced across the track, and there was no way for me to avoid it. But yes, the story. So I need to set the scene a little bit. So David comes on holidays with me. I try and take David on holiday with me once a year. It's like I haven't got a proper family as such that want to do things with me. So David's like my family member, so I take him on holiday with me. I also take my old landlady, because that makes sense, on holiday with me. She's my godmother. It's fine. And then obviously I take Leo. I don't leave him back. When we last went to Turkey, we're all going through customs. And everything was going fine, wasn't it? Everything was going fine. And I get through customs absolutely fine. I look back and all three of them have been stopped. Okay?
Even though when looking to look at, you're probably the most suspicious. Yeah, if you were to look at,
it would have been me who would have been the most suspicious, absolutely. But Anyway, they all get stopped. Leo gets stopped because he's got like 3 laptops on him, which is obviously very fishy, and like 2 phones. That's just Leo as normal. They stopped him because of his power bank. They stopped Marie because of how many medications she had on her. So they thought she was some sort of drug lord, I'm assuming, with Leo's laptop. We were running some sort of drug operation. And then David gets stopped, and they're like, David, they're like, excuse me, sir, did you pack your own bag? He's like, yeah. And then they pull out this fucking humongous knife.
No.
And they're like, no. Was it a 6-inch blade? Yes, it was, David.
No, it
They
wasn't.
pull out a fucking knife. They pull out a fucking knife, David. And they're like, and then his face drops, and he's like, "Oh fuck, I completely forgot about it." No, I'm over exaggerating a little bit, but he did actually have a real blade on him. He had one of those like credit card sized knives, and he had it on him, and you could see the blood rush out of his face. He shit himself.
Look, it was an honest
himself.
mistake. Shit myself, I did. But, you know, it was all fine in the end.
Yeah, they just threw it out. I was sort of expecting you to go, "Can I have that back?"
You just hold it here for me when I come back.
I mean, don't worry, guys. I did buy David a replacement. He hasn't taken it with him, but I did buy him a replacement who wants it.
Yeah, it's still
And
there.
don't worry, David. You'll get a new one every single year until you accept my gift.
I've left the space especially for it in my wallet.
Have you? Oh, it's very kind of you. Yeah. No, it'd never travel with these two. I'm an odd traveller. Leo's like the organised one who like organises everything. He's like fucking binders with him and shit.
Yeah.
Me, I just want, as soon as I'm like in holiday mode, as soon as I get to the airport, I just want to start drinking. I try and like break the mold of how early can I start drinking. I don't know if what point it becomes too early or too late, but 4 a.m. I've decided is the worst time to start drinking, and I have done that.
It all just blends together.
Yeah, at that point, doesn't it? But no, we enjoy our holidays, don't we?
We do.
We'll be going in March.
Wow.
Well, David will actually be here in a couple of weeks' time, won't you? We'll be commentating live together.
Oh, that's gonna be weird.
Could be a new one. Drink solves many things. With them made 18 people. There's 18 people here now. So many people want to hear all about it. So sadly, we do lose 2 people. We are losing Tasty and Harley. Tasty and Harley just because they crashed out.
Yeah. It's the one thing
Jake,
you
top of the
gotta
leaderboard.
avoid.
Walking Chaos has apparently done a 182 in time trial, so he's actually the quickest out of everybody in time trial. But I'm still gonna trust in the Mac. Genuinely, I think it would be realistic we could have a Scottish 1, 2, 3 today. I think we could see Mac, Jamie Walsh, and Matty finish on the podium together.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
Sorry, I've said that wrong. A British 1, 2, 3.
In GB all the way.
mean, Team GB, that's what they are, Team GB. I know Rambo's really upset that we've sort of left him out of that.
Right, Rat, you can be 4th. Right.
You can be 4th. Somebody's got to be 4th.
Can it be you? Can it be you? For Aston
You
Martin.
could have. People are saying "fuck you" in the comments. Team GB, but I will tell you, if they do lose, they will.
They're Scottish. Yep.
I don't know what we're waiting on. Is it me?
I can't
We're probably waiting
advance.
on.
Asked.
Yeah, we must be we're waiting on those guys to like ready up. But I mean, we can really dig in depth into these standings now.
That mean pretty much nothing.
No, it's been a lot. It is interesting to see that Jake is at the top when we wouldn't expect him to be.
He's always there or thereabouts, isn't he?
I mean, this track isn't really a great idea of pace, I feel.
Pace is not the most important thing around here. It's all about racecraft, avoiding the walls.
Oh, it was Tasty we were waiting for, but Tasty's readied up, so we're all good now.
Fantastic.
Right, round 2, things actually begin now. Who's going to be knocked out? I'm going to go for my 6. I have to, I'm sorry. Kieran.
The defending champion round here.
I'm sorry, I have to do it. Kieran, I think, will also lose Fozy.
Yeah.
Pretty good in that session there. And then I think maybe Sammy would be my calls for it.
He's been looking a little bit better recently.
Peter's saying who the commentators you're looking for. It's I'm the Matty 316 and is it
I've forgotten my own name.
Cuba, isn't it? Is it Cuba?
Yes, that is.
Yeah, that one.
Hey guys, it's Big Good Butter 4.
He's not going to be happy with that. He is not going to be happy with that. Oh no!
I'm gonna back away now.
Just delete Discord already.
That's a violation.
It wasn't even good. Do it again. It was again.
I don't think I can replicate that. That was a one-off.
It was a one-off, was it? I've never realised Luba does commentating. And that's now his new nickname. I'm telling you now, he's been called Luba.
Luba. Why's it all coming through twice?
Oh, lovely bit of Luba.
I thought he was trying to say Ligma.
not falling for that. Not falling for that. No. I'm not saying it, David. I know what you want me to say. I'm not saying it.
This is, you know, I wouldn't want you to say it either because this is a family-friendly stream.
This is a family-friendly stream. I can't believe you did that. Here we go. Oh, Brown Wolf nearly loses it. Oh goodness. This is the pairing. You just can't get. You can't buy this chemistry, can you?
Who was round first?
I'm watching Brown Wolf at the moment.
Oh, I'm watching Brown Wolf as well.
Yeah, let's watch Brown Wolf. This stopped being family friendly when the first word was said. Forget the race. Get Tuba and the second guy their own channel. How many times can you get it wrong? I love it. Do you know what I was thinking when you did that Cuba impression? You sounded like a really shit Arnold Schwarzenegger. And now the more I think about it, Cuba does sound a little bit like him, doesn't he? There's a little bit there, isn't there?
He's got a bit of Arnold in him.
Bit of Arnie. Anyway, right, let's get back on board with Brown Wolf, who didn't have the greatest lap there. Also, my sixth in second at the moment.
12.2.
Poor lap.
He's getting better,
isn't it? He is absolutely. I think. I don't want the gap to the leader. I don't know what it is. I want to see the lap times. I think my six will do well here. I think. She's
her driving style suits this track.
Suits this, yeah.
Even though she may hate the track like everyone else.
Cuba said, I can't do it.
You were going to.
I was
We're just completely violating Cuba.
Oh goodness! Right, get back to the racing, David. Let's get back to the racing. Leo, we're on board with now.
I mean, a quick rest in peace to Lewis the Beast, who has crashed himself out.
Oh, that's a shame. He's been I feel like he's been gaining in pace each week.
He has been improving.
Oh, Leo managed to not invalidate. He's been invalidating a lot round there, like I was doing yesterday. I hate that corner. The rest of the corners around here I'm alright with. Except apparently this one here. None of the corners are amazing around here, are they? Or if it was a bit too tight. Cuba said, "What did I deserve to do this?" I'm only joking, Cooper. I love you, really. Oh, Leah's gone for a poop there. Not a lot of people have set laps.
No.
Like, we're quite far into it. I feel like maybe people have been struggling a little bit. I mean, Brown Wolf's done 2 laps without setting one, which is a concern.
Yeah, that's not good for him. Oh, it's just crashing into the wall.
Yeah,
I think that was out of
right.
frustration, that one.
Let's watch Walking Chaos. Let's see how he's going to do.
The fastest man in TT. Apparently.
Lots to build up to now and work for. Are you guys not dreading the race? Of course we're absolutely dreading the race. We think it's going to be the most boring race of the season. We've got lots of stories prepared to tell you all about as we're watching the racing. I think that's the only way we're going to get through it.
39 laps?
Yeah, 39 laps of shit.
Oh, God.
I'm putting it very gently.
As you can tell, we love Monaco.
Yeah, it's a masterful class of racing. It should. What I'd like to see, actually, I'll tell you what I'd like to see, which should make this race more exciting. Have you ever heard like Joker laps in like sports, where you have to do like a longer lap than usual? You see where Walking Chaos is here. To the left here, there's a little roundabout. If you could have like a little Joker lap, so 1 in 5 laps you'd had to take a longer lap, I think that would make it more interesting just there.
Oh, that could be quite fun.
Because then, you know, like you get cars who are definitely quicker who are stuck behind. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and you can choose what lap to do it on.
Yeah, you could then do your Joker lap, then catch back up to the car who's ahead of you, and they've still got to do their Joker lap.
That could be quite fun.
So yeah, I think that would be quite interesting. I think you could do it safely on there because it's a slow enough corner as well.
Who owns it now? It's EA, isn't it? Pop them an email.
I think it might be F1 I need to pop it to. I don't think EA have much pull on the actual F1 races. Matty's done a good lap, but he's decided to go on the softs, so that's an interesting choice. Let's get on board with Jake. Well, I mean, get on board with Jake is an interesting way of putting it. He's in a bit of a pickle here, isn't he?
I just missed him and he's sat still.
There's a bit of a traffic jam, if anything. Sounds like something Formula E would do. I mean, I could see F1 doing it to make it more exciting, but it's interesting to see. It'd be interesting to see how the new era of the racing goes next season with all the new regulations.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to remember that. I mean, I was reading about like the new tyre covers. The new tyre covers on the actual cars now are going to show information to the fans. So on the actual sides of the tyres, it will tell you how much tyre wear that car's got.
Really?
Yes.
When did they announce that?
To do that? I was watching a video about it.
Or was it just sort of maybe in the works?
No, it is actually. They're going to be they're LCD screens that are being put on the side, so it will show the information. So we should have a much more closer racing. Why have we gone mediums? I went mediums as well yesterday. I think if you go mediums, you can do the one stop. I mean, yesterday with no safety cars. There is actually another way you could make Monaco more exciting, but you could add an extra, longer like joke. God damn it! Instead of the Joker lap, you could have like you can enforce more pits maybe, or maybe like they have to do like 3 drive-throughs in the race or something like that. That's the only other way I could see around it, because at the moment it's impossible to overtake, and you can't really widen the track. I mean, where can you widen it here? Although they could have a little ramp there, so you could jump that bit like Mario Kart. Just up there, that wall, just a ramp off.
Get some bananas out. Little mushrooms.
I went softs because I'll put into fresher air more on there. No, you won't, May. You'll be stuck behind people. There's no such thing as fresher air.
The tyre wear was pretty bad.
Yeah, on softs it's pretty bad, whereas mediums you could get to lap 25. Maybe lap 30 at a push. I managed to do 25, I think, yesterday on the mediums.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. I could have gone longer than that as well. I only went in because I was like, I don't think I can go. I need to get to like lap 30 to make it worthwhile to go on the next softs. Did you just suggest jumping? Yeah, we did. What's up with that? A little bit of Mario Kart.
See how well they can handle the aerodynamics.
I think the Joker lap would work. Also, my six is putting a pretty reasonable lap there, to be honest. A 1:11.4, put her in the top 10. She could go through it.
That's a whole
is really
two and a bit
struggling to
second.
set a lap.
Walking Chaos is gone. Oh, he's retired in the pits.
No, he's just retired. Yeah, he's not gone. We are still missing a couple of people like Brown Wolf and also Jake OR to set a lap. Brown Wolf's looking like he's on a really good lap here, you know. Certainly for the mediums. He was.
Yeah, what's he done?
For 4-lap olds as well.
Can't put him out of the race.
Kieran, I mean, my six goes through at the moment.
A top spot. Pressure's on Sammy. He hasn't actually set a lap today.
Now he's gone onto the mediums, so he must have some confidence that we're not aware of. Let's get on board with him and see what he can do. Ooh. Makes me very nervous watching that.
When you see drivers turning too early into the corners, you can tell they haven't done any practice.
Might not be about practice, it's a confidence thing around here. Oh my! We've gone for a little bounce off the wall there.
Yeah.
Now you wanted to get on board with my six, but she's pitted. So it's pretty difficult for me to get on board with her. Jake OR is a little bit further down on the lap.
You can see the pit
Jake OR's invalidated. Jake OR's invalidated again.
Oh, the pressure's on him. He's going to have to
He just
stay
needs
out.
to put in a reasonable lap. Doesn't even have to be a quick one.
Sammy's still going okay.
It's not optimal. I think it is. I think it's the optimal choice to tyre.
Not invalidated
I mean,
just yet.
maybe not with safety cars, but safety car wise yesterday we had 6 cars crash out and not one.
It is doable to do that one stop if you can avoid the walls, obviously, with damage. It's looking like a decent lap from Sammy. It's going to be a...
Oh, that's
just
cruel.
behind my 6. Will he do back-to-back laps? We'll see. But Jake OR on a lap though.
It's whether Jake can get a lap in now at this point, more than anything else.
Oh, it's still valid at this point.
I'm not sure if my 6 or Sammy have got the pace to get Rambalorian ahead of them. That's the thing.
6/10. It's quite a chunk of time.
Oh, Jake! I thought you were gonna have to call like the medical helicopter. Cuba could call it, of course. Get to the truck. It's a good lap there from Jake. And then, what track do you think they will race instead of Japan? Apparently, it's a double header of one of the tracks. I can't remember which one it is. They're doing it back to back, and then there comes Sammy into the pit, so clearly not setting a lap. Kieran's not gone out, and neither's my 6 yet. So, is there enough time for them to come out? So according to my screen, there isn't.
If I was her, I wouldn't bother. I think it's. I can't see her.
Yeah, the best start I'm aware of is softs to mediums. Yeah, soft to mediums doesn't happen.
No.
No, mate. It was hard enough to do mediums hards, I would say, yesterday. If you want a relative, but I mean, like, who was it yesterday? Somebody's tyres exploded at 50%. It happens this game. It's whether you want to take that risk. I mean, if you want to be on 70% tyre wear,
go for it.
Go for it. Yeah.
It's up to you.
In fairness, I think if I was my 6 here, starting 11th isn't a bad place to start.
No, it's a really good place to start. Yeah.
Oh, they're saying about Indy track. Ooh, that'd be interesting. Oh God, Rambalorian, that looked like you were wall riding almost there.
It's down on his best time, but I think he's through. Yeah, he is. No one's coming out.
Jamie Walsh is topper, by the way, with a 9.2.
That's a good lap. Jamie Walsh, who technically really is a tier 1 driver. He's definitely got the pace to be a good tier 1 driver. He stepped down, didn't he, to tier 2?
He was struggling. He was struggling in tier 1. He stepped down when he was like 12th for the championship. He's like a mid to low tier 1 driver. I think you're overselling him a little bit.
He's got the speed.
I mean,
just
last
hasn't
time,
got the race.
I'd say last time. Just remember last time he raced in here, he didn't even manage to get top 10 in Tier 2.
That's true.
And yeah, Michaela's saying she's happy with P11, and I would as well. Yesterday, I started P11, and by like halfway through the race, I was P5.
I was P13.
Keeping it clean. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Doesn't mean anything. Where you start. In fact, if you can keep it on the track, Kieran decided not to set a lap. Interesting choice. Not sure why, but
You do you.
there we go. So we're losing Lewis to Beast, Kieran Froome, Sammy, and my six. I'm pretty sure, apart from Fozy.
Trav, look in the memes channel.
Why? What's in there? Oh no, somebody's atting me. Juba. Oh, that's brilliant. I enjoy that. That's very good. We like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. Team GB top 2, as people are saying. Brilliant shout out there to the GB boys.
It's a good turnout.
Right, who's on for pole? I think we're either going to see the Great British Jamie Walsh or the Great British Mac on pole. I think Walking Chaos is an outside shot.
Yeah. He says he's got the
So can I
pace, but we haven't seen it yet.
Can I explain Jamie soft? So Jamie might be going for the thought of a safety car early on. If there's a safety car early on, he could probably push those softs to do a one-stop on it. Would be my explanation of it. But I do not think after yesterday that the one-stop strategy is possible in normal racing conditions. I tried it; it was not possible. My tyres would have physically exploded.
Yeah.
I was losing too much time to make it viable anyway. Another thing he could also be doing is soft, medium, soft. With timing of safety cars, that could work out being super quick.
That could be really, really good. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's maybe where his thoughts are. But Jamie's always been known for being a bit different. That's how he was when he was in Tier 1. And that's why he always used to struggle being one of the top drivers. Because some weeks he'd turn up and win it, and other weeks he'd turn up and muck himself over with a terrible strategy choice.
Inconsistency.
Yeah. I mean, I've had a really consistent 2 weeks. Consistently shit. So,
Might have been a lot better
yeah.
in the last 2 weeks. An unfortunate situation last week, but this week was not too bad.
You actually got some bloody points. We couldn't believe it. Oh, Brown Wolf there's gone a little bit wide. Who's going to be the first one round? I think it's going to be Rambalorian. So let's get on board with Rambalorian. It's not Rambalorian, it's Mac. Let's get on board with Mac, the great British driver. Here he is. Go around, set the pace for everybody.
Walls. Suddenly smashing into all sorts of walls.
Oh, is Mac going to come up on some traffic here? Ahead of him, it looks like. Is that Walking Chaos? Or is Walking Chaos actually ahead of him and I'm an idiot? Oh, Walking Chaos is on a lap, I'm just an idiot. Let's get on board with Mac though, we watched Walking Chaos earlier. Losing lots of curb there. Oh my, Mac!
Gone.
Oh my! And there's a sparkler on the corner now. Why is there a sparkler? Sorry, I'm gonna get on board with Sully to see if we can see the sparkler. Look, it's a firework pie, everybody. The Americans have bought F1 and they thought, oh, and Jamie Walsh has done exactly the same thing. He's seen the sparkler and he's got very excited.
I can't see the sparkler on my screen.
You can't see the sparkler. How is the quality
there it is.
so good?
I've seen it in the stream.
There it is. Pretty sparkler. Big spin for Team GB, absolutely. Team GB will not be happy with that, and Walking Chaos puts a a marker down there. Mac has invalidated his second lap, so he will not be happy there either.
He's having a bit of a nightmare.
Let's watch Jamie Walsh and see what he can do.
to recover
He
from
will
that
probably set a second lap in a row.
incident.
And how is the quality so good? As in, like, the quality of the stream, or the quality of the incredible commentators, or the quality of life in F1? I mean, there's lots of things that could be quality. The tyre quality. There's no need to be sorry to Mac. He's a great British athlete.
Yeah. Well, he's Scottish at the moment.
Well, yeah, at the moment he's a dirty Scot.
Whoa. Who said dirty? Who said dirty?
The stream is high quality because I'm streaming it, not the other people. That's the reason why I have my settings up, so it's the nicest stream possible.
Jamie Walsh is getting around quite nicely at the moment.
He is. This is looking like a good lap. This.
It's pretty decent. A bit of a twitch, but that's fine. This is going to be in the 9s.
An absolutely flying lap, and
Brilliant.
he does go pole.
By
There you go,
200ths.
putting the pressure on now. Also, Sully and Leo have exactly the same gap between them as Chaos and Jamie Wolf.
Yeah, look at that.
And you've got Rambalorian, and then you've got, well,
The Scot.
Jamie Murray, basically, at this point.
The brother no one cares about.
He's only like one of the most successful, men's double players ever. Do you remember when the guy called Murray won at Wimbledon? We've got Andy Murray who's good, and we've got like Jamie Murray who's good. Why don't we buy a knockoff version from Wish? And they did.
Murray?
Do you not remember Murray?
I don't remember
Genuinely,
Murray.
same spelling but with an A instead of Murray. Honestly.
Where was he from?
And he won from England.
Oh.
I can't remember his first name. I'm in the stream, so I can't do it. But look up Murray,
Oh, I'm doing it.
Wimbledon winner, and you have to spell it right, mate, or it's gonna go with Jamie Murray or Andy Murray. Got loads of people out on an outlap, and Matty's one of them. So let's get on board with Matty.
Jonathan Murray.
There you go, Jonathan Murray.
He
told
won
you there's
Wimbledon
another one.
doubles here
Yeah.
in 2012. With a Danish bloke.
I don't think he won anything else apart from that, did he? Ever.
No.
Just turned up one year and was like, I've got this in the
I'm
bag.
having this. Got Messi on that.
Yeah,
The surprise package this
Didn't
season.
avoid the bump. I'd be shocked if he was much higher than Mac here, personally.
It's not one of his best tracks.
No. I mean, he'll do better in the race, I think. He'll gain position.
Yeah.
He always does.
He's
also
been
going to be on the softer compound.
pretty
so he says that he's
phenomenal
gonna
in the
overtake
race
people,
this
which is-
season.
He says he's going to overtake people on the softs when they're on the mediums, which is the most hilarious thing. Sparkler time for him to...
No matter what
that's now
tyre
being known as
combine you're on
Sparkler
around
Corner. That's Sparkler Corner now.
Oh!
Oh my! Matty can't
That's a big
drive!
hit. And he's backed out.
Well, he's backed out after playing bumper cars with the Wolves. I want to know how
I'd have
he's
carried on.
damage there. Question is, will he pit? He will.
Yeah.
Probably a good call, to be honest.
Got Brown
Some
Wolf.
fresh tyres on.
Next round.
Yeah. So we're watching. Although Jake is actually
Jake
further down the
is
road.
further
We are
down the
getting
road,
with
yeah.
Jake OR.
Someone who could get in the mix.
Exactly. Driving like that, he will. That was a really
That was
good corner
really
there.
good.
He braked perfectly.
That was nice
Yeah,
as
This is
well.
going to be a good lap. This is going to be a very good lap,
Oh,
isn't it?
that was
It's gonna be
sweet.
right up there. Is he going to max?
It's not
going to
be an 8,
Is
but
this
it's
going to
gonna
be
be a
quicker than
9.
an 8? No, it's not. It's a 9.3. Puts him fourth.
Oh.
Only just, though.
Mac showing
Mac
just
will be
that
happy
little
with
bit
that lap.
extra pace compared to the rest of
I
the
did
field.
call Mac for pole, and there's your reason
We
why
did,
Brown
yeah.
Wolf does a 1.91
191.
second. Where did that come from?
He showed a bit of pace in Q2.
Absolutely nowhere. Out of nowhere for me. I felt like he was really struggling here.
I think it's the consistency he struggles with, which I think will be
Well,
his
let's get on board
downfall in
with
the
Fozy.
race.
Fosy's got a bit of traffic ahead of him. Is Brown Wolf going to get in the way?
He's got to get out of the way.
But where? Where'd you get out of the way here? There is nowhere to get out of the way, although Brown Wolf does manage to find
He's done a good job
to get out of the
there.
way.
Yeah.
That would have held him up still a little bit, Fozy, and I'm sure he'll not be too happy. Let's see how he does.
Can you recover this lap?
Things are starting to heat up. There's a sparkler of doom.
That wasn't too bad at all.
Looking good.
That
Is
was
he going to
nice
flat
and
out round this?
smooth. Yeah.
He absolutely does. He didn't send it as hard as you could have round there, so it's not going to be right up there with the top five. Oh, and it's very deep. That would have lost him some time.
That's lost a fair bit of time.
He'll be in the 10s now. He'll be in the 10s, I reckon. Or the late 9s.
Yeah,
so it's not going to be up the top.
9.8.
9.8, so 8th. Which I'm
He
sure
got some
he'll be a
time
little
in the
bit
bag.
disappointed with.
You can go quicker.
So we've got
much
Leo,
quicker?
he's on an out lap.
Along with Matty,
Size
the
lap,
only
let's
one
get on board.
who hasn't set a lap yet.
Max very happy with that lap, by the way. I wouldn't get too happy, Max. There's plenty of time for people to catch up. That was a heavy hit, but no damage.
I got away with a few of those yesterday as well.
I didn't get away with any. The first tap I had at the wall, I died.
Where?
I literally tapped it about the... You know how he just tapped it then? That's how I tapped the wall.
And your wheel fell off.
Yeah.
I need to see this video
I didn't even
evidence.
expect it. I was so confused. No, it was the angle I went into, I think, because I was slightly more tilted towards it. But I'm still like, really? Like, I felt like I could have bounced off the wall, maybe lost my front wing or something. Nice and tidy round
That was
there.
nice, yeah.
It's looking a good lap. And he sent it round there.
He is up on his time. Not by much, but it's still something. He needs,
That was a
he
good
needs
corner there, though.
quite
He's
a
definitely
bit
going to
more.
gain some time.
Yeah.
No, he's gained some time. He's gained enough time around there. This is really good. Although he didn't have the best exit, so actually he's
I
probably
don't
lost a bit of
think
time
it's
there.
going to move enough any places.
9.5, no, not at all. Right, let's get on board with Jamie Walsh, who has got traffic ahead of him.
Almost hit the wall.
Who's hit the wall?
He caught his rear end.
Who did?
The Matty 316.
Oh dear. Is he on a lap?
He is, yeah.
He hasn't set a lap. Got
No.
enough time to get round and set one. Is it supposed to be set to damage all the car? It's set as standard reduced, so it shouldn't do. It's just the same as it was last time.
It'll be a time, but I think it'll be last. It is.
Jamie Walsh is absolutely sent it around there.
further
Now he's got
forward.
all these cars backing him up. Can he get
That's
past
a bit
them?
of a dodgy corner as well. I think he's lost some time.
No, this is looking
This
a
is
really
looking
good
good,
time.
though.
This is
Is it-
really, really good. Is it quick? Yes, it is!
Is it
Yes,
ever?
it is! Absolutely beautiful. Max on a lap now, and he would have seen that. Pressure's on him.
He is 1.5 tenths up.
All of them are really... I mean, Jake is also improving, so we're going to get on board with Jake, because he'll be the first one to get round. And he's up. This is a time to put him up into third at the moment. Maybe even higher than that. Let's see how he does.
Oh, well, Max invalidated.
And that's Max's
He was
chance
a
of a
good
pole
2 tenths
gone.
up as well.
Let's see how Jake does. This is very quick.
Oh!
And it's just third. Oh, the pain. And Brown Wolf's not improving by the looks of it. You got Walking Chaos, who I think is improving.
If Mac hadn't invalidated, this lap was phenomenal. It was a 108.2.
Oh, that's painful. Oh,
Brown
Walking
Wolf coming
Chaos
across
has
the
spinned it into
line.
the final corner.
He's not gone quicker. Walking Chaos crashed himself
Walking
into the
Chaos.
wall.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's a quali ban, isn't it? Crashing yourself out on purpose.
Might be, you know.
Interesting one.
Did you catch that?
Oh, I did, yeah.
Okay.
Got to write down the time for that. They want to know. So how we're doing it is you don't need to write down the actual time, just the lap it happens now. That's enough apparently. So and we should also put in the the highlight from the sparkler there in Q3. And there is Matty. Doesn't get a good lap in. I think he'll be very disappointed. But there is the great British lockout of the front row with Jamie Walsh and Mac. You then got Jake and Brown Wolf, third and fourth. Walking Chaos in fifth, and Sully in sixth. You got Leo in seventh, Fosey in eighth,
And the two Scots, ninth and 10th.
Yeah, absolutely. Max said he beat him by 5/10, but you didn't. Is everybody saying in the chat? It's a Scottish sandwich. It is a Scottish sandwich. You've got, well, I suppose it's sort of is. You've got the Great British top and then the Scottish bottom.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, when you get like a sandwich that you've accidentally put onto like a wet plate. You've got this great crusty bread on the top and the soggy bread on the bottom.
Yeah.
It's a bit like that, isn't it?
Know exactly what you mean.
Yeah. Well, I'm very excited for this amazing race. Who puts food on a wet plate? Scottish people. I've got nothing.
All that sweat you get from toast when you put it on a plate.
So I've got nothing against Scottish people. It's not their fault they're disabled, is it?
Bloody no.
That was pretty brutal. That was like Jimmy Carr level of brutal, wasn't it?
Who knew everyone decided to tune into the stream tonight? It's actually turned out to a comedy pro.
You're like you're misogynist towards all women.
I've been cancelled. There's nothing I can do about it.
You've been cancelled. I'm actually not going to be cancelled because I'll be knighted for my comments there.
Yeah.
Interesting. You got Jamie Walsh who starts on the softs. With him being at the front, you'd expect him to probably just pull away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surprise package at the top as well.
Yeah. And then looking a little bit further down, Matty in 10th is starting on softs. I think that he's going to really struggle in that position.
He is really going to struggle.
I think he'll really struggle to get past.
My 6 on the hards could be a little bit of a dark horse later on in the race.
Yeah, I think she might suffer a little bit at the beginning here and get overtaken a bit by people like Harley and Lewis the Beast. But the other people behind her, like Kieran and Sammy and Tasty, I think she could have a good battle with her.
Yeah.
I think Leo's somebody to watch, certainly off starts. Probably not the right track to make a dive on the start on, but he's probably the person to watch for overtakes today. And then looking a little bit further up, you've got Mac, who will definitely want to get past his Great British counterpart. Probably off the start, if anything. And Jake is somebody you can never discount in third here.
No.
Prediction on winner, David, quickly.
Winner, chicken dinner. Mac.
I'm going to go for Jake here. I just want to be a bit different. We are going to get on board with... I think we're going to get on board with Walking Chaos at the start. I don't want to be right at the front, but I don't want to be at the back. Do you know what I mean? I like it on board view. I think this will give us a viewpoint at the front. Maybe I'll go with Brown Wolf, actually. Brown Wolf, so we can watch those front three. But I think Walking Chaos might have Brown Wolf off the start here. Got a feeling.
It's going to be carnage into the first corner. That's all I know.
Yeah, Leo's somebody to watch a little bit further back as well, as I said. Fosey, somebody always to watch. Here we go.
Here we go.
5 lights. Engines revving. And they're not away yet. They're away now. It's a great start there from Brown Wolf. I got it totally wrong. Jake's also been absolutely sunken. Gaz Mac on the outside there. Oh, and there's a big incident there into the wall.
Rambalaurin hasn't started.
Damage. And Jamie Walsh it's been had by Mac. Yellow flag in sector 1, but no safety car. Oh, and Jamie Walsh goes into the wall. Rambalaurin's left the session.
Oh.
Not sure why.
He didn't get off the line.
On the inside here. Oh, it's a bit bumpy.
Jamie Walsh is going to hold these guys up behind. It looks like he's got wing damage.
damage.
Yeah. Because Mac has said goodbye and
Yep.
he's off into the distance already.
If you look at his wing, it doesn't look damaged.
It looks
like
no damage, but it didn't tell me on the MFD.
Brown Wolf, let's get on board with Brown Wolf then to watch.
He is,
Matthew,
yeah, he's definitely got damage. He's really struggling.
Question is, can Brown Wolf get past him? Jake. Oh, Brown Wolf has gone into the pit, so Brown Wolf must have had damage.
Oh dear.
That means Jake has now been released, but looking at it, Jamie Walsh is gone.
I mean, a bit further back. Matty, already in 6th.
He is not mucking around,
What
is
a
he?
phenomenal start.
And my 6 is sort of like I said she would, kept her position.
Stayed where she is.
She's lost to the people, lost the position people I said she would, like Harley and Lewis the Beast. But then apart from that, it's sort of kept ahead of the rest of them. That was a good call from me. Just gonna get on board with Jake because I think Jake will start maybe putting the pressure on Jamie. But then Jamie isn't really losing a lot of time to Mac.
No, it's not.
He lost that initial time, and now it sort of seems to be.
I wonder what's happening.
Anything stabilising. And it looks like Tasty there's had an accident.
Yeah, he's dropped
Nope,
right down the back. He didn't pit, I know that, so he must have had a little incident.
Harley right on the back here of on the back of F1ABEEZ, by the way. Something else to watch for. Oh, and Leo's lost his front wing. That's him into the pits.
He will go straight in.
You expect him to, and he does.
There he goes.
Jake does a 1:11.6, so he's going to start putting the... Oh, and Harley, I don't know why, he's had a little love kiss with the wall. There's no need for that.
Oh, Marsix driven straight into the wall as well.
She's got Rambalorin all over the back of her.
He's managed to join back in. Catch all the way back up.
He's not giving her a second of room. Let's keep on board with this. See what happens.
On the softer compound as well. It's just so difficult to get past.
Also, Jake is right on the back of Jamie Walsh.
He is. And Mac is starting to pull away again.
And Jake, is that the place to really go for it? Let's get back on board with Rambalorin, who's now not really he seems to be struggling a little bit on the back of my 6.
It's hard to really follow someone closely around here. I had an absolute nightmare yesterday trying to get past
Yellow
Night
flag somewhere. Oh, and he's gone into the back of my 6 on my screen there. He's probably struggling because he's kept his fucking ERS open the whole time there. He's literally not shut it. And Brown Wolf was tried as a DNF.
He has binned it.
Is that going to be a safety car?
I don't think so. No.
See what Rambalorin's going to do. He's still on the back of my 6. I feel like this is where the move will happen if there are any moves, because it's basically impossible to make a move here.
Yeah.
Harley also on the back of F1ABEEZ, not Lewis the Beast. Jamie Walsh with a 3-second time penalty already.
Mac will be rubbing his hands together.
Yeah.
Not now, at the end of the... They'll be on the wheel.
Rambalorin is burning his ERS, whereas my 6 has not touched it.
He's down to 35%.
Sammy's starting to catch... Yeah, Sammy's starting to catch on to this.
He is, yeah. They have fallen off the back of
My 6 is doing a good job, in fairness, here, I feel like. She might be a little bit off the pace of these guys ahead of her, but she's keeping...
He's hit her again.
What are you doing, Rambalorin? You can't just keep tapping the back of her. It's not bumper cars.
Yeah, it's Formula 1. He did it again.
She's doing well under the pressure, though, isn't she?
And he's gone.
Oh, and he spun it! I mean, he's got no one to blame but himself for that.
Yeah. It's his own fault.
Oh, we can come away from that now. That'll be nice for My6 and Jake. He's
has...
got on the outside here of Jamie.
Oh,
yeah.
He's got him.
And is Walking Chaos going to get involved here and get
He
Jamie
is.
as well?
He's right on the back of him. And Sully is not that far behind either.
Oh, and there goes. Oh, and Sully does the same behind them as well.
That was a big hit,
Oh,
and in he goes.
it was. And there goes Walking Chaos. Is Sully going to go in as
Sully
well?
has not.
No.
All this does,
People
though,
think,
it's
come
an
on,
extra
Max,
position for Matty. He's up into 5th.
Max already about to lap Tasty.
Fozy is right up Matty's gearbox. Along with Harley.
He is. They are both now putting the pressure on Matty. And is Fozy going to go for the dive here? No.
They're all over him. His tyres will already be going off.
He's got a bit of a reprieve there. Because Fozy somehow has managed to drop off the back of Matty.
But Harley's not gone anywhere, so you can have a little look. He's a bit too far back.
You have to be super close really to have a look.
Yeah.
Sully also starting to put the pressure on Jamie Walsh, by the way.
Jamie's just lost contact with the guys in front.
Ooh. And Sammy's starting to put the pressure on My6. But Walking Chaos is going to start to be on Sammy in a second. So let's get on board with that. We'll come back to the Sully in a minute. And the Fozy on the Matty. But let's see how this move goes on Sammy. How long is he going to be kept behind is the question.
Clearly got the pace. He's going to have a look. Oh.
Oh!
Yeah, I think Sammy didn't want to take part in that one at all. I think he knew Walking Chaos was quicker.
Got a feeling My6 might not be as easy to pass.
No. It's the brick wall.
Oh, she did a brilliant great job to keep
The
that on
orange wall.
today. Oh, and Fozy now got himself a 3-second time penalty trying to get past Matty. We've jumped back on board.
Here comes Walking Chaos.
My word, the gap is so tight between Fozy and Matty. Is Fozy going to go for it
Yeah.
here? You'd think he would.
Oh, Walking
Leo
Chaos
gets
has
3
hit
seconds.
My6. He's getting
Trying
abused.
everything.
I think he's going to have it down this straight. He is.
And he is. Right, let's get back on board with the Fozy Matty. I feel like this one's going to go on for a very long time, basically until Matty pits.
But you could be right.
Also, Sully on the back of Jamie Walsh. Still ongoing.
And that gap is just enormous now between Jamie Walsh and Jake O'Hara.
Jake is starting to close the gap a little bit on Mac.
Just
Not
a little
huge
bit.
amount. Oh, and Fozy loses it. Harley's going to be all over him. And he wasn't.
Oh.
He just drove straight into the back of him.
Oh, Fez is going to be...
Oh.
Is he close
Matty's gonna
enough
get
with the DRS?
It's Matty's chance to get away. It is, I think. Keep on board here with Harley. Fozy's now not going to get
He's
DRS on
under
this
pressure.
next lap. This is where the pressure comes on. Oh, this is very tight. This is not a place to overtake. Oh, this is not a place to overtake. Walking Chaos, fastest lap of the race.
Absolutely flying. 3 seconds he gained that last lap. F1ABEEZ in front of him.
Fozy's now right on the back of Matty, by the way.
Again,
Back where we were
along with
before.
Harley.
We're on board with Harley here. I want to be at the back of these three. I think that's the best view.
I think the only way this order's going to change is a mistake.
Yeah, I can't see Matty letting these past. Don't see what he has to gain.
Oh! For the other Twitch.
And wait, Mac's been overtaken by Jake.
Harley's ramming into the back of F1ABEEZ again.
Jake's taking the lead, by the way.
What's happened to Mac?
I don't know. He must have made a mistake, but I think he might have damage. Yes, he has. Right.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, he's got damage. So is that him throwing away his own win? Still
Jake can hold himself together. He does have a pretty nice gap to third.
Yeah, I think this is Jake's to win now.
That could be an extremely costly mistake.
I mean, safety cars are definitely on, by the way. I mean, we won't get one, but they're definitely on.
Yeah. It was really weird yesterday. We had so many opportunities for safety cars. That gap for Jake is just going to absolutely...
Say Hitman got his wish. He
lie.
said Mac bin it, and he did. Mac gets a penalty as well to add to his misery.
Oh, this all collapsed for him. It was going so well.
F1ABEEZ and Harley are all in a train here behind Matty. Hang on, F1ABEEZ's had a bit of a wide line.
Harley, he's hit him
Harley
yet
hits
again.
the back again.
Did that last lap.
Just keep an eye on the gaps. Leo's catching to Sammy a little bit. That might be something to watch. Walking Chaos also catching to Lewis the Beast. And Sully is like, might as well be making love to Jamie Walsh's rear end at this point.
I mean, there's phenomenal
for
pace
laps,
from
though.
Walking Chaos. I mean, he was almost 11 seconds behind. Only 3 laps ago.
And he's absolutely going for it. And F1ABEEZ and Harley just cannot get past Matty. That's the problem with this track. As soon as someone's behind you, they just don't get past.
Yeah. And now, actually, they're sort of closing in on Jamie Walsh and Sully. Just a little bit down the road. It'll become a 5-way train very soon.
Yeah. Well, Matty is under so much pressure. And Matty
There he
pits.
goes.
There you go. He's pulled the trigger.
That releases F1ABEEZ.
This will be F1ABEEZ's last chance with DRS unless he can catch Sully. Which I don't think he will be able to. If anything, Harley will want to get past ASAP now. And this is some intense pressure already. Walking Chaos is already past. Lewis the Beast.
Made that move very quickly.
You'd expect him to start catching these guys now, wouldn't you?
He has already gained a
something quite
second on
interesting.
Harley.
This will be very interesting when he catches these two. We're in
We
for a
could see
treat
him
with that.
right at the back of them, with in the next lap or
F1ABEEZ is
two.
really catching Sully. Like, really catching Sully now.
Yeah,
so
I
I feel
know.
like we are...
Oh!
and F1ABEEZ's bounced off the walls! Oh, it's the last thing
Gonna
he wanted.
cost him.
Has he
He's
got
still
damage,
in a
though?
hole.
That's the question.
He's made
Has he got damage?
quite a lot of contact with the walls, but he's not pit.
And the answer to that is no, he's not got any
staying out.
damage, apparently.
But
Not
Mac
sure how,
is in
but
the
he hasn't got any
pits.
damage. And Harley is surely going to get
This
this
is the
now.
closest. He's just...
Oh, and he's...
What?
Oh!
He just drove into the back of him. Oh,
Oh
dear.
my! It's the wrong way.
Don't worry, I've got that now. And he's reset the track.
Well, that went well, didn't it? Anyway, let's get back on board with Walking Chaos. He's now on the side of F1ABEEZ. And yeah, there was not really much F1ABEEZ could do. He's probably got damage off that.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if he didn't.
Hang on a minute! It's Jake binned it! Oh, Jake's
He's
binned
binned
it!
it.
How's he done that then?
It was his. He pretty much won it.
Oh, Jamie Walsh has binned it!
Oh, you're
my!
joking.
Oh, he's got to get past. Oh my!
So hang on,
Sully is
in the lead now. Oh wait.
Oh, he's had to let them pass, which is then let Walking Chaos through.
Oh.
Walking Chaos has taken the opportunity. That's unbelievable.
Where has he come from?
Oh, all he's got to do is get past Jamie Walsh here. Which
Hang on.
Jamie Walsh is going to turn it away. Oh no!
Oh, this is absolute chaos.
Carnage! It's carnage! Oh, fucking Chaos is lost out because of it.
What has just happened there? That is unbelievable.
What a couple of I don't know, seconds. You need to write that down. Lap 30.
I've got it all. I've got it all. Oh my word!
Well, that was a messy pit window, and now Walking Chaos is going to be all over Sully.
After his incident, his tyres are a lot fresher.
They are, but
I mean, he's already pitted once.
Yeah, but he's going to have to pit again, isn't he? Probably about
He does
the same
have
amount
to
of
pit
time as
again.
these guys.
He can go a little bit longer. He might even be able to go to soft.
Taco enjoyed that, by the way. He was watching that and enjoying. And as did Hitman. Hitman enjoyed that. That was a bit of interesting movement. Lewis DeBeast up into a podium position, by the way. And my six now up to 6th.
It's fantastic. Started on the hards. His tyres have got a bit of life left in them.
Big loser out of that is definitely Jamie Walsh. Although Walking Chaos gained and lost.
This is on the same corner. Front two to bin it. Draco will be absolutely livid.
And Matty's had Harley because Harley's pitted.
Harley's pitted,
So
yeah.
Matty at the moment, if you look at Matty's tyres, in fairness, if these guys ahead of him, unless I'm imagining it, surely Matty's on to win here.
Well, you've got Mac
How's he done that?
just behind on brand new hards.
Yeah, I suppose Matty's going to have to do an extra pit, but it depends on his pace here. I wouldn't rule Mac out yet, but he is on the back of my 6, and my 6 never makes it easy.
Not at all.
Why should she?
No. You don't have to let anyone pass. No one does. Walking Chaos actually picking up another penalty. That's not going to help him.
And here we go. Let's see if Mac has a go at my 6 here.
It's not close enough.
No, I don't think he is either. It's also not a great place to go for it. I'd wait to the back straight if anyone. Or Mac hits the rear end there of Michaela.
Michaela's rear end is just being battered this race. Okay, that sounded really wrong.
Oh, Michaela's gone really wide and all.
Again. Oh, and he's inside it. Oh no. Oh, this is just terrible, isn't it? Oh, and Leo's are up the backside as well.
And there goes Fosey. Oh, and then Fosey's had the door shut.
Michaela's being abused.
Did I put that down? Lap 16? I thought that'd be an enjoyable TikTok for everybody.
Yeah.
And there goes Fosey.
Fosey.
Really pushing his way through.
Michaela's having a horrible time.
And Walking Chaos has had Sully, by the way.
And she's got Jamie Walsh as well, a teammate. He picks up another penalty. He's on 9 seconds. I think he's going to send it.
That's the well, she's taking a defensive line.
He has absolutely sent it and missed the corner completely.
He's made it around though. And Sully's gone into the pits, which means that Walking Chaos is right out there, unopposed now.
Matt picks up another penalty.
He does.
This puts Matty and Sully in pretty good positions.
I've said this.
Penalty free.
Right, look at penalties. Penalty wise, it's just Sully and Matty who have got none. Everybody else has got
Can't forget Keenan
6 seconds.
He is penalty free.
He's also, yeah, he's also in last position.
Yeah.
Which isn't great.
We're still penalty free.
I mean, apart from, the top 5, all of them have got 6 seconds except Matty. That could be really costly towards the end. Matty does have to do one more pit though. That is something to remember.
He does.
But he will be on the fastest compound.
Don't think Mac has to.
Doesn't have to.
22 laps. Can those halves do 26 laps?
No, not really. You're
It's pushing it, isn't it?
It's pushing it. He might have to pit again.
He can definitely go to Austin at the end there.
Yeah.
Which the other ones can't. Rosie might be able to as well.
I mean, tyre-wise, if you look at it.
I mean, Sully's are brand new.
I think that Sully will be able to
do something.
In the end.
Even that's pushing it. Yeah.
But I think Sully and Sammy can probably do it. Mac is probably just at the outer reaches. If he does, he'll be very slow at the end. And Jamie Walsh has got past Fosie, by the way.
He needs to make up some time.
Sully onto the back of Fosie, and Matty is right on the back of Lewis DeBeast now.
He is indeed.
You want to get past Lewis DeBeast pretty quickly, if anything. Lewis DeBeast's tyres will be screaming in a lot of pain.
17 laps old.
I mean, Kieran Froome's the one to watch. He's been on hard since the start, as is Michaela. When they pit, we'll know how long the tyres last.
I can't see them pitting just yet.
I reckon it'll be soon, around the lap 20 mark, 22.
Yeah. Jamie Walsh has gone for another. Yeah.
Oh dear. It's not his day, is it?
And that is his wing gone as well.
Yeah.
And he's retired.
A little bit frustrating for him, but there's not much you can do, is there?
He was looking in a fantastic position.
The amount of fucking weaving is a joke. Yeah, there's a lot of weaving. I don't weave when I race. I mean, if you ever watch Tier 1, you watch somebody comes up and fights me. I won't weave to block the position. I sort of give them as much space as possible to make the overtake. Certainly around here you would. It's a fool's game to try and use your car as a barrier here. Matty's made it past, by the way, which isn't a shock.
I think we'll see Lewis DeBeast dive in here.
I think Lewis DeBeast is going to have to dive in very soon. But I think the people who've just pitted should be fine, but Mac and Fosie are going to really struggle. Certainly Mac.
Yeah.
Towards the end. No, I mean, there's not a lot going on now. I mean, we've got Sully on the back of Leo, which is a race for the position. And you've got just down the road Fosie, ahead of Leo. But Leo's going to have to pit at some point because he's been on these since the start, basically.
He does. I'm surprised Lewis didn't come in.
He's definitely trying to... Maybe he's trying to do what I did yesterday, because you can do 25, 26 laps on those tyres. It's just not a very fun experience. You could technically... push it. You could push it to do a one-stop on them to the softs, but it's horrific.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I think seeing as he's done 19, 20 laps on the medias, I think he can comfortably do it on those hards.
Be an interesting one, but there's not a lot going on now. But we do have Harley on the back of my 6, so let's give that a watch.
In front of her, Sully on the back of his teammate.
Yeah, but Sully's really not been making much ground.
Yeah, he's not been making many moves. Harley's been a bit eager, I think's the word.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to watch it.
Yeah. It's not had a good exit, yeah, it's not going to get her here.
She's doing a good job here. I'm holding him at bay, I'll say
I,
that.
I'm surprised she's still on the track, the way she's been battered around.
Oh, and there's another tap. Just for luck. And there you go.
Oh, this could be a dodgy dive. It is.
Oh. I don't think you're meant to make contact with the other car. That's not a great move.
No. But still both on the track, so... There you go.
One stop isn't even bad. I mean, I guess, Harvey, but a lot of people are trying to push to go to the softs here. I also think it's too early to pit to get a nice run on the hards when people like Mac pitted. And there goes a 3-second time penalty for Harley. There isn't really anything else going on track at the moment.
No.
Harley catching Leo.
Yeah. Can
We'll
he
keep an eye on that as
follow in Sully's footsteps?
Is Leo struggling on those tyres?
My six has just crashed into the wall. That is damage.
By about lap. It is it? Oh, that's a shame. Well, she could pit now or pit very soon. So
Good stint on those hands. Harley is all over the back of Leo now.
Oh, and Harley loses it!
We saved
it. What a good save. I'm giving that.
Too eager on the power coming out of that corner. We've seen that quite a few times.
And Leo's binned it. Into the wall.
That's not a corner, you usually see that.
No,
happen.
I mean, he's just put the foot down too hard, I feel
Yeah.
like, that corner. Now he's going to have to pit. What, medium's the end here, probably, for him?
Yeah, I think that's doable.
Yeah, I mean, on a wheel, Harvey, absolutely. If you're on a controller, it's not. 26 on mediums yesterday for me was 60%. 66, 65, somewhere around there. When I did my 26 stint. I mean, it was awful. Wow.
Just another little. Lewis to be still on those mediums.
He is, yeah. He's definitely doing what I said.
I think he's trying to go for the softs. Really, with that, he's got a decent gap to Flosey behind him. But he's not coming down that quickly. Oh, we got a yellow flag. It's Michaela. I think we'll see her
a little bit.
come in the pits this lap.
Yeah, look at that front wing. It's looking damaged.
He's gone. Yeah.
Needs to get herself into the pits soon. Medium's the end now, I'd say.
Yeah.
Apart from that, there's nothing happening now. So
there's no one anywhere near anyone else, really.
Well, this is
Well,
fun.
Sully is 2 seconds behind Fozy.
Sully was fucking clutching at straws.
I mean,
Harvey, just because you can do softs to the end doesn't mean everybody can, mate.
I mean, he did win yesterday. But
Yeah, I know he did win, but I think Harvey forgets that he is literally, at some tracks, one of the top 10 drivers in the world. I think he forgets the golfing class. These guys in here are all really good drivers.
I think he should be saying
whereas
this.
Harvey is I'm sorry, whereas Harvey this season...
His head is going to be
really,
absolutely massive
really
now.
amazing driver. I know his head's going to be really big, but Harvey is on a different stage.
Someone else has been
these drivers.
It's Harley.
That includes like tyre wear as well.
He's got wing damage now as well.
I mean, you've got to think, Harvey, you're doing like 20% better tyre wear on the set of tyres than me. Walsh isn't very happy in general, chat. What for?
I thought he binned of his own accord, didn't he?
I'm pretty sure he binned it of his own accord, from what I saw. But I mean, I didn't. I'm not a steward. You can talk to him, David.
He'll Sure, pop an incident in if he feels aggrieved.
Yeah, that's what the incidents are for.
Oh, we've got Leo on the back of Sammy.
Hang on, where? Where? Oh, we know Sammy's not going to defend
Miss
it. Sammy will just let
battle
it
for
burn.
9th.
You ready? Ready? Sammy will move out of the way and Leo will get past.
Sammy has been known for this in the past.
Yeah, I'd like to see a bit more fight. Yeah, but Harvey, as soon as you get above 50% tyre wear in this game, you've got the chance of a blowout. It's not the same as last game. People keep forgetting that.
Oh, this is getting close.
Your tyres, didn't they, blew out at 55% of the or 60%?
Sorry, Sammy just drove himself into the wall to get out of the way.
Yeah, no, it's absolute like dodging.
He's terrified to defend the position, isn't he?
You were at what? You were at like what was it? 55% on your tyres.
At Baku.
Yeah,
fond
absolutely.
It was 60 something.
Yeah, just over 60 something. Yeah, wasn't it? Yeah, I've had my tyres blow out at 55%, and somebody else has also had them blow out just at 51. The tyre wear is totally different in this game. Like as soon as it gets to 50, you're not worth being on it anyway because the tyres slow down so much. That's why like there's a lot more pit stops like in real life as well as in this, because the tyres do go quicker. I think it's about. I was on like 55 on. Yeah, so you'd be fine on that, Harvey, but you are pushing it a little bit there. You could have technically had your tyre just blow out. That's what happened to David. No warning, nothing. Just blow out and dead. That's why you'll see me when I sort of get to like about the 50% start to panic a little bit because I'm thinking, right, now I'm at the point where, although unlikely, I could get one. When you get into about 70, you are now starting to basically push the button of I want to have a crash. 26 laps for F1ABEEZ. He must be conserving his tyres well. He's somebody we could be watching here for a blowout.
I'm just looking at that front left tyre. It looks horrific.
It looks horrendous. Yeah, it doesn't look good. It looks like it's got... Time-wise, he's losing a lot of time right now. Surely he'll pit this lap.
Yeah, Frozy was. Oh, wow, that's a massive chunk of time actually. He's gone.
Yeah.
There he goes, walking chaos into the pits. Now, will he risk that soft 12 laps? I think he will. He is.
Yeah, I think softs are okay now. I mean,
Matty do.
It was about 8 laps. It was about 8 or 9 laps people were pitting in yesterday.
Will Matty be looking at F1ABEEZ and thinking, I can run these to the end now?
Do you know what? I think, Matt, you might have a good call there, but Walking Chaos will surely be on the back of him. I'm putting way too much pressure on him.
3 seconds, yeah. That is no time at all. Even with those penalties, I think he will pull out that gap.
It is a hard track to catch. You know, Matty can go in there saying, I mean, it'll be an incredible move if he goes to the end there, Matty. It really will be something to behold if he does it. Let's get on board with Walking Chaos. Just needs to defend. He's only got to defend for 11 laps. I'm sure that's nothing to do for him. Can Matty get his second win?
Frozy into the pits. F1ABEEZ is finally pitted.
You've also got Mac down the road as well who will start to put the pressure on.
Yeah, 15 lap old hards. You won't have that same
Sammy's
pace
starting
as
to catch
Walking
my
Chaos.
6 as well, by the way.
No, my 6 has just passed Sammy.
Oh, ignore me.
That puts Michaela up into the point.
Walking Chaos is already within a second of Matty.
Don't see Walking Chaos staying behind him for very long at all.
Depends how eager he is to get past. Will he sit back a little bit, sort of wait for Matty to make the mistake? Can he afford to do that?
Do not think he will. They want to get this move done. He's got that penalty disadvantage as well. 6 seconds he's got to pull on Matty.
Well, Matty's not going to let him past, is he? Let's be honest.
Chaos has got to, I think, probably down that main straight. He's got to get right on the gearbox of Matty. And save that ERS that he's using.
6 seconds in it, penalty wise. Let's have a look.
Ooh.
When he hits into the back of Matty. He'll definitely be saving it for the back straight.
Look at Matty just planting his car right where he needs
Of
to.
course he's gonna plant his car. Why would he not? It'd be interesting to see how he plants it into this corner here. You're expecting to back off, and now walking chaos has lost it. So it will not be this lap. It will not be this lap.
These are laps he can't afford to lose.
Yeah, exactly. These are laps that are going to kill his tyres. People are cheering on chaos in the comments here. 8 laps and his tyres will die. So Matty's got to hold off for about 7 laps. Now, while this is going on, the big thing to watch is Mac behind them. Although Mac is losing at the second, he will start gaining while these tyres start dropping off. So I'll expect Mac to be on the back of this if it takes too long. And oh, that's another hit. Another hit from Walking Chaos into Matty.
But Sully, he's a bit out of the picture, even with him having no penalties. Just too far adrift at the moment.
And Walking Chaos has gone into the back of Matty again and again and again.
Oh, this is getting a bit argy-bargy. And again, getting a bit eager. Got to focus on getting a good exit onto this back straight, main straight. It's better, but
Is it good enough?
it's not enough, I don't think. It's
Matty's going to
not.
defend that, yeah. It's not enough.
He's
lost it there.
Yeah,
He tried it.
This is getting interesting now.
This is...
Every lap, those slots are getting less and less effective.
Yeah, I remember the dirty air is going to make this harder on the tyre wear as well.
Mate's on the poor
Matty
exit. Harris is going to
cover.
send it. And he's managed to make the move stick.
Yeah. Now Matty's got to stay with him. That's the thing.
Hang on the back as long as he can. I think with that free air there, we could see Walking Chaos absolutely fly. Rambalon's taking a spin. Pops him down to the
right. Sammy is starting to close that gap on My6 a little bit.
Rambalon's in the pits.
My6 and him are fighting for that last point, of course.
It'll be close, but I think he'll come out nicely in front of Michaela. And on fresher tyres.
Person to watch now is Mac. Mac on the back of Matty.
Coming down, it's under 4 seconds now. Yeah, again, Mac has got that penalty issue.
6 seconds. I don't think he'll be able to get past Matty and pull the gap.
I think Walking Chaos has already gone. It's over 3 seconds already.
Yeah, I think it's over for that.
Hang on.
Although, hang on. What's happened?
Ooh, Walking Chaos had a bit of a moment. And
He
lost
must
a
have.
second.
He got damage.
I'm seeing red there, look.
Yeah, I'm seeing it as well. Has he got damage?
Hang on
a
minute.
I think he might. That just changed everything. That just changed it. That just changed the dynamic. He had no pressure.
Struggling.
Oh my word.
And he's picked up another penalty. Hang on a minute.
I think it's Matty's winning. Hang on a minute. What's happened to change this?
Have we seen the leader bin it and throw the race away again?
Another leader bin it. Yeah, exactly.
What's he going to do? Is he going to stick with it? He's got to. He's got no choice.
I mean, Hitman will be watching this right now and will be absolutely cringing because this will put Matty so far out into the lead again. I mean, Matty's had a bloody week off and he's still in the lead now.
2.3.
I genuinely can't believe it. I genuinely cannot believe this.
Hang on a minute. My6 is up into 8th. Well, she's got Rambalore and Leo. Hang on.
Leo's had Rambalore.
That was a bit argy-bargy.
Leo's now on the back of
Leo's
My6.
not, not hanging it. Oh my word.
Oh, that's a glitch. I say it looked like he just stormed into the wall, but I think it might have been a glitch. Right, let's keep an eye here on Leo on My6. We'll come back to the front battle in a couple of laps after this. Let's see what happens here. My six has been notoriously hard to pass.
What has Leo got?
Mac is really
picked up
closing
some
that gap
damage
on
again.
Matty, but I just don't think even if he gets past, it'll be enough.
Up for 6 seconds
Well, the
in
gap-
6 laps.
Matty has started to lose a bit more time to walk in chaos now.
It's not much though. He's got a...
Ooh.
And there goes Leo's... If he hasn't got any damage from that, I'll be... Walking Chaos is
Oh,
in
and
the
Michaela's
pits.
lost it! Michaela's lost it! And Walking Chaos is in the pits. What's happened there? Did his tyres give... Oh, it must have been damage. Which means Matty now has to keep ahead of Mac and keep the gap above 6 seconds. If Mac... Obviously, if Mac
He's not
gets
going to
past.
win this one as well, is he?
I can't believe it if
He's got 5 laps. I cannot in a million years see Matt getting past him.
Yeah,
and pull in 6
why
seconds.
Why we don't predict Matty to win and he bloody does it? What is he on? I'm not happy about it.
I mean,
I'm not happy. Where was he when I needed him in tier 2? Where was he then?
He was shocking as your teammate.
Oh,
he's got a new lease of life at Haas. I don't know what they're feeding him.
I mean, Mac is starting to catch the gap, but he'll hold Mac up for, you expect maybe...
He's got to get past him and
Mac
pull 6 seconds in, what, 4 laps now? When they cross the line here.
I mean, Mac's tyres, where are they looking at the moment? Let's have a look at tyres.
21 lap old hards.
I mean, they're going to be in better shape than Matty's. But it's not much difference in it. Walking Chaos... Oh, and Mac's lost his front wing! That's it! That's it!
Mac?
It's race over. Yeah, Mac just lost his front wing.
So all Mac has to do now
is just drive around. That's it. He's got to keep 14 seconds plus
just
the 9 seconds of penalties ahead of Walking Chaos.
He's got to keep it on the track, not hit a wall, and he wins.
Yeah, and Walking Chaos might have damaged his front wing as well because he's looking like he's struggling. I just saw him.
He's not. He's not getting in that gap anywhere near as quick as he needs to. I can't believe this yet again. I mean, to be fair, actually, Sully is going to get on the podium in this rate.
Yeah, he is.
Wait, hang on. Who's that? Who's gone? Leo.
I think it's Leo, yeah.
Gone for a little spin.
My 6 is in the points, which is good to see. But Matty's going to be going for his second win. The domination.
Absolutely unbelievable.
The domination of this. But I just can't believe it.
He's got free track. Oh, I can't believe it.
He's got 12 seconds on walking, get 13 seconds. I don't think you have to push it.
This is absolutely phenomenal.
What will the standings look like now? Well, Matty will be getting the win.
He will be
so
comfortably at the top of the standings.
Yeah, I think he'll be a good 14, 15 points clear, maybe? Maybe more than that. Might be a race win clear, actually. I think Matt's going to be up there as well now.
Yeah.
With some consistency over these past couple of races.
This is just stupid. I can't believe what I'm saying.
Mac's now going to be under pressure from Walking Chaos, but Mac can barely drive, look.
Yeah.
He's lost so much front wing. This is a bit of a sad ending for Mac here. Thing is, if he pits, which he's going to have to, he's not going to... Oh, he's staying out, but I think he's going to lose out on the podium.
It's going to be, I mean, if... Oh, Sully's not losing time.
Yeah, because Hitman obviously had his race ban today to serve.
Yeah, he did.
He served, and he's now to watch his championship rival having the day at the park. Matty could.
Oh, Rambalorian's gone for another spin.
I reckon Matty could park it up, have a little ice cream.
Gonna see Michaela sail past him. Yay.
Hey, some more points for Michaela.
Up to 9th.
That's what we like to see. I mean, I don't know what to say really. I mean, it's just unbelievable.
This season, Matty, he's just been on another level. I
Well,
don't know
we
where
thought,
this has come from.
I don't know where, but I mean, this would be. I genuinely now feel like he has got to be the front runner for this season. We're over halfway through now. After this race, he's got to be favourite to win. Certainly promotion. I think it'd be an absolute tragedy if he didn't get promoted after this season.
I'm just pretty much speechless, to be honest.
Yeah. He's only got to do one more bloody lap after this one. It's a victory parade for Matty at this point. Harley's on the back of F1ABEEZ, thinking of some late positions here.
So you have a look. Sully
they are even.
Has found some pace from nowhere, and he's actually going to have both of them.
Look at that. That is what we like to see.
I think, because Walking Chaos has passed Mac now, he's going to fill out that gap. So I think Sully will have to settle for third, but he will not mind that at all.
You don't know. At the moment, he's in that range of getting Walking Chaos. So Walking Chaos' tyres are going to drop off a wall here.
He looked all set for the win not too long ago, and he bent it, so you never know.
But Sully and Matty have both been very impressive. I don't think it's fair for us just to mention how impressive Matty's been. Sully's also had an absolutely brilliant race. I would say certainly his best race so far this season.
When you look at everyone else around with their amount of penalties, to be penalty free is no mean feat.
I mean, Fosey also, I should give a shout at 3 seconds. That isn't too bad.
And
one
hang about Kieran Froome, penalty free.
Yep, Kieran Froome's been penalty free. Hitman saying his strongest tracks are coming up. Well, you better hope you get some good performances then.
What, another yellow flag? What's happening there?
I don't know. Sector 2
Fosey's
doesn't like anybody. A Foesman? No? Mac's holding up Sully now.
Yeah.
So Mac clearly doesn't want Sully past.
My six is actually coming onto the back of Leo.
And F1ABEEZ and Harley were battling. But Harley's now, I don't know, seems to be ghosted. So he must be trying to move and it didn't work out.
No. I think F1ABEEZ to be up there in fifth.
You know what this means? We now need to get on board with Matty. And this is Matty's moment. He's got 18-second gap. What is this?
Michaela's had Leo as well.
It's unbelievable, and he's gone and won. He's won the Monaco Grand Prix. It's 2 races for Matty.
It's unbelievable. I think Walking Chaos is going to get second in the end. But Sully is going to get third.
And that will be disappointing for Mac to drop off the podium.
And further back, my six has overtaken Leo and got up into 8.
Yeah, she has. And equal on penalties as well, so we'll have them. And Fosey is, I don't know, out of fuel? Got a red fuel marker, so I'm assuming he's out of fuel. And Harley's got a 10-second penalty, which means, does that mean that Fosey will have the position?
Yes.
Rambalorian's got fastest lap of the race on the final lap. Hang on a minute, where did that come from?
So he gets 2 points instead of 1. And Fosey comes across the line.
I think he's going to have that
position.
He does.
And the last person to cross the line will be Sammy. Just finishes outside the points.
Obviously a little bit upsetting for him. But incredible from Matty again. I can't believe it.
Word. I mean, I thought there was something going on when at Abu Dhabi, the first race of the season, he rocked up having just installed the game and got, what, second?
Yeah, second. Don't understand. Don't understand it. And also, Rambo, no, safety car was not turned off. I can show you the settings when we get back into the lobby. If you want, I'm happy to.
We had the same issue yesterday.
Exactly the same thing yesterday. I think that they might have switched off safety car for this track in general, because it just doesn't seem to work. I don't know if it's some sort of glitch with it.
Yeah, no idea.
But there we go. Wow.
That phenomenal British driver. Takes the win.
Oh, what a Brit. We got 2 Brits.
Yeah.
A British 1-2 there.
And a British
We got a
4-5.
Canadian friend Sully, and then we got a British 4-5. Been a bit of a shame for the Scottish Jamie Walsh and the Scottish Rambalorian down there. And Fosey's happy because he scored points. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, well done.
Right, let me set it down here for a second, so when I do my screenshots after the race. What a race that was. Let's get Sully in
It's
here before we get
fantastic.
Matty in here again. Chaos. Let's find Sully. Where is Sully? I've got Rambalorian as a friend. Don't. Let's add them as a friend. Let's go through and add all these people as friends. No problem. So, hello, Sully.
Hello, can you hear me?
Make sure to include audio
I think I did
in
this
the
time.
party. Yeah, we'll have everybody kicking up on the
Yeah,
Congratulations on another penalty.
yeah.
Penalty?
or
Podium.
penalty,
Where
yeah.
does that come from?
I didn't get any penalties today.
Just-
That's what got me the podium.
Yeah, no, you didn't have any. No, it's because somebody just said I'm having a 10-second penalty.
Oh, okay.
Off, and I was like, don't really know what I meant to do about that. But anyway, congratulations on another podium and a penalty-free race. Very well done,
Yeah,
by the way.
what a race. GG to Chaos and Matty. I don't know how he passed me, but it must have been in the pits. But
I don't know either.
I don't like. I looked at the scoreboard and I was like 22 seconds in front of me. How the hell did that happen? But whatever. GG to him.
I don't know. I don't know how he's done it again. We were just saying he rocked up the first race of the season, having just installed the game 15 minutes earlier. He didn't do any practice and came second.
Unbelievable.
What's that about?
Yeah, well.
And then he's won a race, and then he's won another one. He had a week off, and he's top of the championship by like 20 points.
Yeah, well, I guess we got more work to do. That's all it is.
But no, I think you're starting. This is your second week, obviously, now on the podium. I think you're going to start putting yourself in contention.
Hopefully.
Maybe not for maybe not for the title this season,
But maybe for the
certainly
top
for
3.
promotion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think promotion. I think you would. A lot of the tier 2 drivers, like it was last season, would do well in tier 1. And tier 1 has been a bit of a disappointing tier this
Tier
season.
2 seems a lot more popular for some reason. I don't know why though.
I think it's because tier 1 it is so competitive. Look, if you're like myself, I'm not the quickest driver. I am quick, but when I'm in with these guys who are super quick, you get in there, and each week, like when I first came from tier 2 after getting promoted, I was coming like 15th and 16th each race. It is brutal because you're like, I was the quickest last season, I won the title, and now suddenly you're like, oh my god, I'm so off the pace. What's going on? And I think that's what's happened. People get in there and they're like, wow, last season I was winning, and now I'm not, and I don't want to be here anymore. You know, I mean, people come along to win, don't they?
Yeah, I guess
But
so.
that's not how I look at it. Not how everybody looks at it. But I look at it as
I always aim to
I
drive
the
with people
chance
that
to-
are faster than me. You know, that's how you really improve.
Yeah, because you're going to improve, aren't you?
Exactly.
Exactly. Like when I joined tier 1, this will be incredible for some. Well, some people know, but I used full traction,
Wow.
so I won tier 2 on full traction.
Are you on control or wheel?
I'm on controller.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah, and now I'm on medium track, still on control. I've got a wheel. Don't ask me why I'm not using it. Because everybody always bullies me, like, you're not using it. I've said if I get relegated this season, I'll start using it in tier 2.
Yeah, why
I'm
not?
going to be so off. I'm about a second and a half off my lap times on the wheel when I
Jeez.
use it. So I sort of need a bit of practice. But yeah, congratulations on third either way.
Thank you.
We've now got the shit bit of the season out.
Yeah, exactly. I'm excited that we got the street circuits out of the way. We can finally do some overtaking next races.
Yeah, I know. That race we were just sort of
Oh
trying
my
to fill.
god, yeah. I
fill
was
the
like
gap.
pretty much just stuck behind people that entire race, but it was a good race though. I liked it.
Yeah, I mean next week's Britain. Are you good at Britain?
Yeah, it's one of my stronger tracks, so it should be a good one.
I really enjoy Britain, but one thing I've noticed this year, and that's from doing some practice, is that it is very. Some of the corners where you used to be quite planted. you're
Oh,
not
yeah,
planted
no,
anymore.
Yeah.
I think that is going to catch some
A
people
lot of
out.
spinning, I
Certainly
think.
that first corner in particular, that's pretty bad.
Exactly, yeah.
You have to lift pretty much now, where you didn't have to.
Especially
do
with
that
the
last
full
year if you haven't-
fuel, like all that. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I think that might make things a bit interesting moving forward for next week. So something to look forward to. But congratulations on
Thanks
third.
again.
Enjoy your podium. No problem. See you next week, hopefully.
Yep. See you next week.
I said that to everybody. Have a nice evening. Right, let's get Walking Chaos in here. Did he have me back as a friend? He probably didn't. He didn't. Wow. Not happy with that. What recently played with? He was on there. Canada is technically GB. I enjoy that. Hello, Walking. Make sure to include your audio if you haven't already. Make sure. Have you included your audio?
Yes, I have done that.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. Congratulations on second. I think it's the first time we've actually spoken.
It is.
I might be wrong.
It
is. Congratulations on second. I mean, it looked like it was going to be a race win for a bit. I mean, tell us about the incident which caused you to have to pit.
Well, I was going on the mediums, and then I got a snap of oversteer, swimming pool, and then got damaged. Went into the pits, put on some softs, and didn't get a replacement win.
Oh, that sucks.
So I had wheel
That's
damage
happened
for
to
the
somebody
rest of the race.
Yeah, somebody had that yesterday as well. So I know the pain of that. I know. So who was it yesterday? Somebody pitted and had the opposite, where it changed their wing but not their tyres, which is even more annoying, especially when they were like 20 laps old. So it seems to be a bit glitchy for pits there. I know that last season there was the backwards pits glitch. If you've ever had the chance to look up something on YouTube, you should check it out. It's quite interesting. How it's quicker to drive backwards into the pits and you don't get a penalty. But either way, second place, and we know you've got the pace because each week you've been turning up as a reserve.
Yeah.
You've been up the top. Now you've got your full-time seat. If I'm being truthful, I don't think you've got enough races left to get promoted this season. So it's probably more of a case of you cementing your place and then next season pushing for that promotion. Then do you think you can get yourself to tier 1?
Yes, but it's going to be tough.
Yeah, I mean, the F2 field is a little bit nutty, especially with one nutty driver who keeps winning, which we'll get onto in a minute because I know he's joined the party very eagerly to tell us all about how smug he is.
Yeah.
But we've got all the street races out of the way, so how are you for the rest of the season? It's a lot more open.
Britain, I will not be here. I will miss Britain, but Belgium and France, I should be alright. Bahrain.
Yeah, there's a lot.
But
There's a lot of. I mean, Bahrain's not an amazing track. I'm pretty poor around there, so that's why I don't like it. But a lot of the tracks now, you've got overtaking points, whereas you haven't had any street tracks. A lot of them.
Yeah.
Like that track, there's only one straight really, and then the last track, there's probably only one or two straights. But I think you've got a good chance of getting some more podiums this season. Then we'll see you for season 5. Is it season 5 or season 4? Somebody will have to correct me on that. Might be season 4, but the season after this one. Where we'll hopefully be seeing you push for winning the tier. Anyway, have a nice evening, mate.
Yeah, you too.
Congratulations. Right then, you prick. What have you done? How have you done that then? No, how have you done that? Like, honestly, how have you done that?
I had a cornetto before the race.
Did you? Is that what it is?
I'll put it down to that, yeah. Yep.
We were speechless yet again. I don't understand how you keep doing this. Like, now I have to seriously. I mean, I haven't been seriously contending you as an actual championship winner, but I have to now. So, do you think you're going to win the championship on this form? Surely you're going to.
As long as I don't run out of cornettos, yeah, probably.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the case, and you don't want to run out of those.
I've got a lot.
And I think it'd be criminal if you didn't get promoted from here. I think you're going to get promoted. So I already want to start talking to you about how you think you're going to fare in tier 1.
I'll win that as well. No, that won't happen.
All right then.
I'll be.
I mean,
yeah.
I think tier 1's a different beast.
It'll be an experience if I do get there. For sure.
It will be. It makes you quicker.
Yeah, but you know.
I mean, Max saying that you should have won. He said the dirty air saved your life. So who knows? But I mean, I think you did well in fairness to win that from 10th.
Well, my tyres, my mediums were only at 54. My worst tyre was only at.
Wow. That's really impressive because yesterday I was really struggling with tyre wear. I think that was down to my setup though more than anything.
Yeah, I know. It felt good. I didn't touch a wall which somehow
Yeah,
magical.
we were watching you. You absolutely smooth the whole way around. You deserve the win.
Mm.
I don't really have much to say to you except now you're going to be, was it like 20 plus, maybe 15, 20 points in ahead of the championship?
Yeah, something like that.
Hitman's had his race
Yeah.
ban, so you're going to be way out the front now.
Yeah.
Mac obviously didn't get as many points at the end there, dropped off the podium thanks to a crash
Oh, did it? Oh, right.
behind you.
That's unlucky, is it?
Yeah,
Oops. Oh well. More points for me.
I don't really have much more to say, but
Oh,
congratulations,
I've
mate.
I've
And thank you,
returned.
everybody.
Is this the Monaco GP winner? Well, no,
It
I
is-
need
it
to get
is.
his autograph before it's cool.
He needs to teach us his bloody secret, I think it is.
I know. No, it's.
I
2
mean,
in
you
a
and
row.
me.
Come on, mate,
Because
we're
your F1 one
friends.
doesn't count. So you've got 2
I mean-
races to catch up on me now. So
I mean, I said I have won a race, and that does count.
you got
I mean, my
gifted it
F2
in
win.
F2.
No.
That is true.
As you'll see at the end, his engine failed
No, it's engine
before the line.
Yeah, good.
There's no evidence to contradict otherwise. It looked like it failed.
Oh,
I'm
is
not
it,
having that taken away from me. It's very precious to me.
maybe it's time for my announcement that I said to you the other day.
Which announcement's this?
I said if I finish top 3, I'll do a face
Oh
reveal.
yeah, that is very exciting, isn't it? So,
It's so
yeah,
exciting.
so if Matty,
You've won now.
if Matty finishes top 3, he will be doing a face reveal. At the moment, that means that he would, from my maths, let me just get the maths. I think from what I was working out, you'd have to score less than 5 points as an average in each race now to not get promoted. I think I might be slightly off, but
Yeah.
you're pretty much guaranteed promotion. You could even afford, as we've already seen, you've afforded to miss 1 race. You could afford to crash out, I think, a race and carry on this form. So,
It's nice to know.
but yeah,
I hate Britain.
congratulations, mate. I'm going to end the stream there. So,
Good.
thank you very much, everybody, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah.